You can always tell when she's got something on her mind.
But it's a new boyfriend.
Or what Dad thinks of him.
Kate will talk him round. She always does.
Thank you. Kate, for you.
Who's it from?
There's a chance. Well, go on then, open it.
Just rip it.
Roddy.
Well, he always had the talent, like.
Must have a good imagination and all.
Yeah, if he can make you look that pretty.
We'll put it in the sitting room, Kate. Save long at your two ugly mugs.
I'm sure Ben would like to see it when he comes to visit.
Have you asked him yet?
No, Dad. Better make it soon, lass.
I thought I was never going to see you again.
I didn't know what to do. My mother and father, they want to meet you.
I think it's a great idea.
But what if they find out who you are?
Who's going to tell him? Anyway, I'm no more a Bannerman than you're a Greenbank. Surely your dad will understand that.
I doubt it. He still has nightmares about what your mother did to him.
So what, you just keep on lying and hope he doesn't find out?
Until I can think of a way to tell him, yes.
But what if you can't?
I don't know.
You go to America.
No.
We'd have no choice.
I couldn't do that to them, Ben. It'd break their hearts.
Hello? Annie, keep these cool, will you? Where is he?
In the garden?
Mum, what's going on?
What are you doing? Why, come in! Well?
Better open the champagne.
Oh, Florrie, I'm so pleased. For both of you.
Pity your fancy man's missing this. Stuck up in the hills, all on his own.
Come on, champagne. Hey!
You all right? Whatever Maggie says, you should know better than to take it to heart. It's not Maggie. Then what is it?
Nothing. I'm all right. Really, I am.
We worry about you, that's all.
I know.
All we want is for you to be happy.
Mum, you know I love you both dearly, don't you?
You're not thinking of leaving, are you? You're not going to your father in Paris?
No, of course not. Look, it's nothing. Honestly. I'm just tired. Good night, Mum.
Time is it?
10 past.
Maggie, get down here now or we're going without you. Ready? It's more than that to say for our Kate.
Well, you know what they say, don't you, Maggie? If you can't say something kind, don't say anything at all. Kate!
You'll not like it.
Kate, I'm waiting for you.
I'm not coming, Dad.
You're not coming, why?
I've got other things to do with my time.
Cheer up, man.
Still say Kate should have come with us.
You know what she's like, Hal.
She always comes with us on market day. You should have laid the law down.
She's old enough to know what she's doing. She's more than can be said for some.
12 o'clock, mind.
Hotel. We know.
You two know.
All right, I'll keep your shirt on.
When I'm with you, it's as if the rest of the world didn't exist.
The trouble is it does. Sooner or later we'll have to face it.
You know, every time I come here, I expect to find you've gone.
I'll never go anywhere without you.
I love you, Ben.
I love you too, Kate. So, Benjamin's and Royston's. Doesn't matter a damn, does it?
He's educated. He's well-travelled and he's rich. Very rich. You sound like his lawyer. I haven't known him long, but he's good company. Although I get the feeling there's something in his past that troubles him. Such as? I'm not sure. I don't think he's committed a crime or anything unsavoury like that. Well, there's all sorts of crimes, isn't there, lad? I mean, could be married. I think it's unlikely. Well, that's just maybe, but... I mean, America's a long way off, so... We can't know for sure, can we? No, we can't. No.
They keep asking, Ben. I don't think we can put it off much longer.
What about Sunday?
Sunday?
Why not? I've got nothing planned.
Tea on Sunday is then.
Tea? Why tea?
Tradition. There's nothing like a cup of tea and a slab of Annie's fruitcake to steady the nerves.
My nerves won't need steadying.
Ben, no talk of Woodlands. Promise.
Do I look stupid?
Now you come to mention it.
Come here.
Well, it's 3 o'clock. Where is he?
It's only 10 to.
Where's she?
Waiting at the gate.
Thanks. How's it going in there?
How do you think?
Well, let's do it before I change my mind. Come on.
What's it like in Virginia, Mr. Hamilton? Have you ever fought the Indians?
No, that only happens out west.
Have you been there?
No. I've got a strong sense of self-preservation, which I guess is just a fancy way of saying I'm a coward.
So, why did you come to England?
Well, after my grandfather died, I lost interest in the coachmaking business. So I decided to do some traveling before I settled down to another job.
What kind of job?
Well, I'm no farmer, sir, that's for sure. And, don't have a mind for the law or the stomach for the doctoring. So I'm going to try my hand at writing.
My Linden-Hill seems a funny place for a man like you to cast up.
Not really. I needed some place to work things out on my own for a while, if you know what I mean.
Kate says you've been looking into your grandmother's family.
That's right. The Fountains.
Has this got something to do with you trying to work things out?
Dad.
It's all right, Kate. Yes, sir, I believe it has.
It was only a few months ago that Kate had an unfortunate experience.
If you're talking about Harry Baker, I understand your concern, sir.
Do you now?
Well, it must have been an awful shock for her. Some men would take advantage of that.
Aye, some would.
I really care for Kate. The last thing I would ever want to do is hurt her. And if you're worried about me living in a shepherd's hut, you can talk to my bankers.
Well, I won't pretend that money isn't important, because it is. But then again, it's not everything, is it?
Glad we agree on something. If you put your mind to rest, I'm not married. As far as I know, I haven't broken any laws on either side of the Atlantic.
Well, that just leaves what you're running away from, doesn't it? What it is you're trying to work out up there on Linden-Hill.
Back home, found out some things about my family that I'm not particularly proud of. But it happened a long time ago, before I was born.
How did it go?
It was better than I expected. Well, I know how important you are to him now, and I told him how I feel about you.
So how's that then?
As if you didn't know.
I shouldn't be here. What if someone sees us? What if one of the builders says something?
Take it easy. We're not doing anything wrong.
Try telling my dad that. He's always forbidden us to come anywhere near the place.
It's only a house.
Not to my dad. So many ghosts.
Make a wonderful family home, Kate.
Maybe it would. Just being here sends a shiver down my spine.
You know what I heard today?
No, what about you going to tell us?
There's builders at Rooklands Farm. Isn't that right, Gabriel?
Maggie.
Is that true, Gabriel?
Yes, Dad. Terry saw them on his way back from Allenby yesterday.
And builders can only mean one thing, can't they?
Hal, sit down.
Maybe Harry Baker got homesick and made a down payment with Dad's £200.
John. It's all right, Florrie. I'm very grateful to Harry.
So does that mean you are spoken for?
That, John Royson, is for me to know and you to think about.
It's not the damned house.
So it's Ben. He's so far above anybody else she's likely to meet round here. He's good company. Rich. And Kate obviously wants him.
I want to see her settled as much as you do.
Are you sure?
I'm not an idiot, you know. I know Kate's got to make a life of her own. There's something about him that just doesn't sit right.
Gloria says you've made quite an impression over at Morfitt.
Oh, did her dad say that too?
Don't worry about Hal.
His bark's worse than his bite.
I'll remember that the next time I feel his teeth in my neck.
Charles!
Hello, Andrew. How are you?
Fine. Hello again.
You two know each other?
I needed a solicitor recently.
Oh, nothing sinister, Charles. I helped Mr. Hamilton with a routine legal matter, that's all. So, I've been splashing out.
Togs for the ball.
Ah, the event of the year.
Will we see you there, Mr. Bolton?
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Come on, you lot. Get a move on. Or they'll go without us.
Maybe we could go to the Drover's Arms instead. Yeah?
And miss meeting all those unattached, wealthy young women. You'll never forgive yourselves.
And I'll never forgive either of you if you so much as speak one word to us all evening.
Sounds like our Maggie's building herself up for the hunt.
Have you seen all this, ma'am?
Get a hold of yourself, Gabriel. They're just the same as us, only richer.
Well, maybe not the same as you, Gabriel. Stick with me, brother. You'll learn a thing or two.
Isn't that Andrew Bolton?
Where?
With the Sherwoods?
Yes, it probably is. That reminds me, I need to speak to Sissy Sherwood about her dressmaker.
Maggie's had her eye on Andrew for as long as I can remember.
I'm a lucky man.
Off you go. Enjoy yourselves, that's what you're here for.
Now, would you like to meet my aunt and uncle?
Oh, later, lad, I need a drink first.
In that case, it's time to show you off, miss.
Charles Bentley, I'm not your prize cow.
You tell him, Florrie.
Moo.
They're well matched.
Aye, they are. But not as well as those two.
Well, it's a pity there's no decent beer, but I reckon I'm about ready for his lordship.
No, I wouldn't. Not at the moment, anyway.
Oh. Well, in that case, I think I'll go and dance with my favourite daughter.
You? Dance?
You heard, woman. Excuse me, Miss Royston, would you care to dance?
Certainly.
Mrs. Royston, would you care
You
to...
know, Ben, I've done me best to get him up on his feet for years and never succeeded. So, either his brain's finally gone soft, or he's up to something.
I can guess how you feel, Kate. And he's a decent match, but we don't know much about him.
Don't worry, Dad. I know all there is to know.
You really want to marry him?
More than anything in the world.
Well, that'll do for me. Oh, come on now. I want your mother to see you bawling, and I'll get it in the neck. Here. And blow. Time you and me had a word, lad.
Better not keep him waiting.
Tell me how this writing game works, then.
Well, first you have an idea. And then you just shut yourself away and start writing.
And that's all there is to it.
Sort of.
Then what?
Well, if you're lucky, you find somebody to publish it.
And what if you're not lucky?
You either find a patron or you starve.
Oh, a patron? He's some fool with more money than sense.
And an appetite for the finer things in life, yeah.
So, where are you gonna live then?
In a house. Like anybody else.
So I don't have to fret about you packing your bags and leaving our Kate for some rich woman whose husband's always away in London?
No, sir, you wouldn't.
You'd been gone so long, I thought you two had slipped off to the Drovers' Arms.
We had a lot to talk about.
And?
And what?
Well, Ben, please, this isn't fair. Tell me what happened.
Well, we talked about writing for a while.
And?
And then he said if I wanted to marry you, he had no objection at all.
Oh, Ben!
Your sister seems to have hooked Langley's newest landowner.
She's my half-sister, and I've no idea what you mean.
I mean Ben Hamilton, the new owner of Rooklands Farm.
Mr. Bolton?
Evening.
Rooklands?
Yes. Seems he has some family connection with the place. He bought it 3 weeks ago. I arranged the sale. I'm sorry, I assumed you knew.
Of course I knew. Excuse me? Dad?
Yes, Maggie.
What's going on?
Ben's asked Kate to marry him. Isn't that wonderful?
Kate, if you're going to see Ben, I'll ride as far as Linden Hill with you.
No, sorry, Maggie. I'm meeting him in Hexham.
Oh, well, another time. Terry, get my horse and be quick about it.
Sorry, I can't help myself. Come on, I want to show you inside. While you look the place over, I want you to think about how we can tell your father who I really am.
We have to.
I felt like an imposter last night. It's as if I was asking to marry you under false pretenses.
You're right. I know you are. But
No, we can't keep it a secret forever. Sooner or later, someone's going to find out I bought Rooklands and tell your dad. If that happens, I doubt I'll ever get a chance to make my case. Come on.
John, where's Dad?
It's just in the yard. Why?
You'll find out soon enough. Have you got a minute, Dad?
What does it look like?
Dad?
Huh?
Please?
What, mind yourself.
I was going to tell you last night, but...
Maggie!
It's important. Really important.
Don't worry. Charles tells me his bark is worse than his bite. Come on.
For God's sake, I was only telling the truth.
But why, Maggie?
Why shouldn't I?
You set your sights on him that first day in Hexham, didn't you?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. And anyway, what you always sticking up for her for? She's not even one of us, is she?
If you ever say anything like that again, I will give you the hiding of your life.
Don't make excuses for her, Marion. She must have known it takes time to buy a house. You know, there's meetings with lawyers, deeds.
There must be an explanation.
He sat at our table and hoodwinked the lot of us with his jabber. That's all the explanation I need. And what about last night? Neither of them had the guts to own up about it.
And with good reason. Listening to you now. How could you expect her to say, Dad, Ben's bought the Bannerman farm, knowing that the very name puts you in a rage, and that you couldn't bear the thought of them living there?
Living there? My God, they're not going to live there. And, well, what about it? Just what the hell is his family connection with that place, anyway?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, we're going to find out, won't we?
Hal! Hal!
Kate! I want a word with you.
What is it, Dad?
What, it don't come the innocent with me, young lady. Why don't you tell me your boyfriend here had bought Brooklands Farm?
Mr. Royston, please.
You shut your mouth, you keep out of it.
Stop it, Hal.
I knew nothing about Ben buying the farm till it was too late. Keeping it a secret was my idea, not his.
But why, Kate?
Because I knew this had happened.
So you told us lies instead, eh? Well, what were you going to do? Next, move in overnight so we wouldn't notice?
No.
I mean, what about... You didn't say anything last night. Why didn't you say something? What about that? Eh? I know all there is to know. What other lies have you told us, eh? Just stay away from him, all right? I'm still going to marry her. Like hell you are.
Hal, stop it! Leave him alone! Hal! Hal!
Go! Go!
I'm not leaving you here, Kate!
Please, just go!
I'll come when I can.
Oh, no, you won't! Not while I've a breath left in me body! Kate!
Buying Brooklands was a mistake, Kate. But it can be put right. All Ben has to do is to sell it.
Why should he?
Don't be stupid! The bastard who owned that place murdered your grandfather. My father. And his daughter damn near did the same to me.
That's enough.
Does your boyfriend know about that?
Yes, Dad.
My God, there's no secrets between you two, is there? Well, as have you told him?
I didn't tell him about you and the Bannermans, Dad. He already knew. Because Martha was his mother.
Martha Bannerman was his mother.
Oh, God. No.
And you didn't tell me.
I didn't want to hurt you.
You didn't want to hurt me. When you know how I feel about that family.
But, Dad, Ben's not like that.
He's a Bannerman, Kate. And if I ever see him again, I will kill him.
If I don't have him, then life won't matter to me. You understand what I'm saying, don't you, Mum?
Yes.
I understand. Your heart rules your head. But Martha Bannerman's lad.
Ben suffered more at her hands than Dad did. She was mad. She hated him. She beat him. If only Dad had listened to him.
He'll never do that, lass. I think you should go to Ben.
What about Dad?
You just pack your things, lass. Leave your dad to me. Gabriel, tell Terry to get the trap ready.
Mum.
Do it.
Right from the start, I knew there was something wrong, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And the lies, those two... Well, he's a bannerman, so what do you expect? But Kate... I mean, how could she do that?
She told you. She didn't want to hurt you.
Oh.
And she was frightened of you, Hal.
Frightened? Of me? I'm her dad.
Ben was just as much a victim as your father.
Oh, don't!
Or Roddy and his da. That's why you must let him marry Kate.
Marry Kate? I'll see him in the ground before I let that happen.
No, Hal. He will marry her. They're in love. They can't get enough of each other. Do you remember what that feels like?
Of course I do. Kate!
Hal, she's going to him, and if you try to keep them apart, you'll take her to America.
Like Healy will.
And if they go, I'll be going with them.
You? You wouldn't. Oh, Mary Ellen!
Kate.
Oh, Ben!
What happened?
I told him who you are.
Oh, God.
I tried to explain and he wouldn't listen.
No, it's all right.
And I told him I was going to marry you and he went...
It's over now. It's all right. It's all right.
I was so scared.
It's all right.
I'm going to bed. Hal?
Maggie.
Yes, Mum?
Where's your dad?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
His horse is gone.
He's taken his gun.
Gabriel!
With you.
No, Maggie. Lads, bring the trap round the yard. I'll be with you in a minute.
Please, Ma. It was all my fault.
No. It would have happened anyway. You stay here, lass. Keep the place ticking over till we bring your dad home again.
Go of the axe.
Mr. Royston?
I've come to take Kate home. Where is she?
This is crazy.
Said, where is she?
She won't go with you.
Where?
Even if you force her to go, you can't keep her locked up forever. Not come after her.
I'm just gonna have to shoot you.
That would make you a murderer. No better than my grandfather or my mother.
Ben? Oh, God, no. Ben! Dad! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh, Jesus! Kate? No. Kate.
Oh, God. I didn't mean to... Is she dead?
No. She's still breathing. What are you gonna do? Shoot us both now?
Kate! Kate! Oh my God! What happened?
She was shot.
Shot? You shot your daughter?
It was an accident, Mary Ellen. You know I'd never...
She's hurt bad.
Get her inside. Fetch the doctor!
Yes, ma'am.
How is she?
She's lost a lot of blood.
Will she make it?
She's young and strong. If she gets through the night, she has every chance. Mrs. Royston, she may develop a fever. Do you know what to do?
Cold compresses.
That's right. I'll come back in the morning.
Thank you.
Miss Royston?
John, take Gabriel with you. Make sure the girls are all right.
Mum, I don't think...
Do as I say. If she dies, Hal, I'll never forgive you.
Mrs. Royston, you need some rest. I'll take over for a while.
I don't want to leave her.
I fixed you up a bed in the next room. Go on. I'll call you if there's any change.
Into the world with my own hands. I was the first one to hold her. I was the first one to feed her. I care about her more than I do my own. If she dies, my life will be over.
She'd be so angry if she heard you say that. You have a wife and a family who need you.
Dad.
I'm so sorry. I love you so much.
I love you too, Dad.
Mary Ellen! Mary Ellen!
Thought I'd lost you.
Okay.
It's all right.
No, it's not. But it will be.
What do you mean?
We've got to organise a wedding.
Oh, Dad.
Unless you change your mind.
Changed my mind? No, sir, I haven't changed my mind.